Hello, my name is Mr. Whyzguy. Welcome to my thoughts. Sounds kind of scary, but trust me, it's not really that bad. Now, remember, these are my thoughts while I'm gaming, so take everything with a grain of salt. But anyways, I guess just enjoy this very short clip.
So in some circumstances, would you allow for only white people to be in the classroom?
That's not what this is.
Okay, hold on.
That is what this is. If you separate black people from white people, and you have a class of black people, what do you think? The white people that were there doesn't just dissolve into thin air and doesn't exist anymore. They still exist by themselves in their own area. That is what's going on. I don't think Binder understands that. And this is why it's so annoying to listen to this guy, because he just doesn't understand. I'm like, how do you not understand this? It's just the logical conclusion. It's just logic. It's space logic. I think I'm just gonna fall back to what I said in the beginning. Like I think he's more of an emotional type of, more like what I said about the very gross generalization of two different types of people in this world, of where you got the more logical thinkers and then you got the more emotional thinkers. And I think he's just more of an emotional thinker. And emotional thinkers don't take verbatim too seriously. They kind of try to put assumptions into other people's mouths on what they were trying to, like, what you're trying to say is that, no, that's sophistry. What they are saying is the truth. Like, whenever you hear someone say something like that, it's kind of a, you're trying to you're putting words into their mouth, and that's a logical fallacy. And I find it very annoying. And Binder has done that a little bit. Definitely. Yeah, I remember.
It says that it's an anti-racist classroom. I can't read
Okay.
it. I can't. It's too far for me. Unfortunately, I don't have the computer in front
It's
of me.
so white people can discover their group identity.
In
So
the context, it specifically
without
mentions
people of color.
It specifically mentions multiple times white privilege.
Sure. I'm not disagreeing. But
I mean, you know what white privilege is, right?
right. But so you agree with racial segregation?
No, that's not what this is.
Okay, wait, hold on. It says without the dependence on people of color.
Tim, I know what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not trying to do anything.
I know, but
You're trying to do something.
What am I trying to do?
The fact remains that a school created a program where only white kids would be allowed, and you're okay with it. Now, if you don't have the balls to say you're okay with it, it's fine. Don't say it.
Are you
But
okay?
stop
Are
playing
you okay?
games.
Are you okay when a teacher tells the boys to line up on one side of the classroom and girls to line up on the other side of the classroom?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
Of course. So why wouldn't you be okay with this?
Racism.
Well, yeah, because we
the
tell
thing is
boys and girls
sexism?
we tell boys and girls to use different bathrooms. That's fine. It would not be fine to tell black kids and white kids to use different bathrooms.
Right.
It's not a fair comparison.
Oh, but that's not what we're doing here. We're not asking black kids or white kids to use separate bathrooms.
No, but your point, you're trying to make it
Bro,
sound
I
as if the difference between the sexes is comparable to the differences
I don't
between
care,
racial
dude.
groups.
Telling a bunch of white kids to get together without other kids of other races is racist, and I'm not for it. I'm not for it.
But they're specifically discussing.
I don't
white
care what they're
privilege and
discussing.
anti-racism.
I don't think you should be allowed in schools to say whites only. I think that's wrong. I
No-
don't care what
no
the
one's
reason
saying
is.
that though. You just jumped.
All right. I think that's wrong, but I wouldn't say it's racist, because, like, I mean, I guess you could argue that it is, but I personally, I don't care. But Tim cares about that a little bit more than I do. But because, like, fine, let them talk about themselves, as long as they don't act upon being prejudiced or against other, like, thinking that their race is superior than to others. I mean, I guess they can think that, but, like, how is that gonna affect me? Like, they have an opinion about themselves that doesn't affect me. Unless I care about their opinions, but I don't care about their opinions. Because if I cared about their opinions, then it would affect me, but I don't. And you can choose whether to care about something or not. Like, people don't force you to care about things. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. That's how you override those nonsensical, those annoying, petty arguments, I guess. I shouldn't say petty, but it's annoying. It's annoying whenever people use those emotional arguments. It's just, bleh. Why? Oh yeah, that Seamus Coughlin guy, he made a good point. Like, when he did, when Matt Binder made that point, or that comparison, it wasn't really a great comparison, and Seamus did a really good job at breaking down that comparison, how that doesn't really work in this type of situation because, like, well, you heard what he said, and I approve. I approve. I agree 100%.
to something completely
Bro,
different.
it literally
You could be
says
a ga- you
without
could-
the aid of people of color. What do you think that means?
Okay, you could
Like,
be. You could
bro,
be. You could be.
In Seattle, they said non-POC only. What do you think that means? In California, they had a proposition to remove their civil rights provision from their own constitution, allowing racial segregation.
I'm literally. We're literally. You're bringing up other things that are completely different now. We're talking about this one specific class that I don't find a problem with, to be quite honest.
What is segregation?
And then, but we don't have to go back into segregation. We're just talking about this one specific classroom. I'm against segregation in terms of a school for whites and a school for blacks, but in terms of this one specific class, I think it's fine.
So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments below.